And if they just fine us, then they fine us. I treated myself. Fried chicken sauce. The perfect black suede boots. We would literally be paying £40 to check in an empty bag. My first ever Chanel item is up in my cupboard there. It's also Jerry's first chew toy. Yes. Don't be like me. Check when your MOT is due. I have got an appointment at 31 Rue Cambon. Watch this space. $500,000 and I'll buy a Birkin. Hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the first vlog of 2025. I've said the first come shop with me. I've just filmed an H&M haul, so the first fashion video of 2025. It's all feeling very, very fresh. How are you all doing? I was so excited and I was genuinely not expecting the Vlogmases to get as many views as they did. Like, the vlogs I do, I know that I do a lot of videos that are obviously about what's new in stores, obviously Temu, deals, champagne at Prosecco prices, like I say, luxury shopping videos, and they've all got like a rhyme and reason. So I understand why I get people tuning into those, but vlogs is literally the best of you, in my opinion. Don't tell that to anybody else who just skims by my channel and watches a video. Obviously, they all mean a lot to me, but I feel like you guys are my little community. You, like, my true community. Because you just like watching me chit-chat in front of the camera, and quite frankly, I really enjoy chit-chatting in front of the camera. So, yeah, Vlogmas went really well. I'm so glad I kept to my 5 uploads and did that extra upload every week. And those videos I'm going to look back on for years to come, because there was so much fun memories and times in there. I think Vlogmas episode 5 though had to be my favourite, with all of the bits and bobs of Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and all of that in it. But yes, welcome back to my channel. It's 2025. I hope you've already seen a video I posted, which was my Primark come shop with me. I've got all systems go because, as you'll probably see in the title of this video, I am off to Paris in, I think it's 4 days time, 5 days time. I've got an app on my phone called Dream Days. I think it's free to download on the App Store. And yeah, I've got like my countdowns at the moment. So yeah, 5 days to Paris. I've got 53 days till Las Vegas and 124 days till Thailand. As you can see, I am prioritizing my travel this year. It's really nice to have something booked to look forward to, whether you are a globetrotter or whether you just enjoy going down, you know, to the caravan. I absolutely love just going down the road to Breen. It's not far from Bristol, and just having a caravan weekend down there and stuff. You know, I know it's not exactly Thailand, but I get the same sort of enjoyment of the anticipation of looking forward to things. So the fact that I've already got 2 big holidays plus Paris coming up is very exciting. So yes, 5 days till Paris. I want to have a chat with you guys about what you're gonna see in that Paris vlog. We probably need to do a bit of packing. That's probably gonna happen in this video. I mean, it's Paris. Like, this is my extent to fashion usually. I've got an oversized jumper on and some Primark, what they called trousers. Like, you know, Paris is the fashion capital of the world. It's almost a little bit scary to know that I have to dress up, but I'm getting better. I work in fashion technically in this industry, so I really should have a bit more of an idea, shouldn't I? Speaking of going to Paris, another thing is footwear. We're also we're taking hand carry, so we've got a rolly bag and we've got a what they called, like the carry-on. We're flying with EasyJet, so I upgraded to the rolly bag because we are only there 2 nights but 3 whole days. But footwear is going to be really important because we are going to be trotting around the streets of Paris all day, every day. Me and my mum are both big walkers. So I was very excited when I had a package come to the door today that is very needed. I got a few bits from a new brand that I've discovered called COSY Island now. So COSY Island are a global footwear brand with the vision of comfort without compromise. So I have got a couple of pairs of shoes to show you today, but they also do more than shoes. They have got some accessories on there too. I am going to start with a pair of shoes. I do love the packaging on this. Ooh. Oh, that's so cute. It even comes with a little thank you card stuck in there. So they all come lovely wrapped, and this is the first pair I picked up. Now, spoiler alert, these are a couple of boots. I have been on the mission to find the perfect black suede boots. By perfect, I mean perfect height, isn't too tight on the cuffs, has got a good heel height to it. The quality of these boots so far feel fabulous. These are called, I've got the website up here, the Minimalist Zipper Point Toe High Boots. So I've got them in black. They also do them in brown and also burgundy. How did I miss burgundy? We all know I'm having a burgundy moment. Might have to get those too. What's great about all of COSY Island shoes is the idea of the name is kind of inspired by the fact that they are like a cozy island for your feet. I know that sounds so crazy, but we literally are. You got to think, we walk obviously every day, and you don't think about the impact of the fact that your shoes are your base, like the sole of your shoes are your base. So having that correct and comfortable and obviously good for your posture and everything. I don't know if you know this, but so many people, including myself, suffer with something called plantar fasciitis. I'm pretty sure I've said that wrong. Basically, flat foot issues, and this is so common in the UK, globally, and we really do need to look after our feet. I used to work on makeup counters, being stood up for 8 hours a day, more than that, plus walking to work and walking home, and I used to wear a tiny little silly Primark £3 pair of pumps, and I'll tell you what, I know my feet have already paid for it, and I'm only 28. So comfort and style is important. So that is the first pair of boots that I got from Cozy Island. I will be trying them on. The next pair I got from Cozy Island, oh my gosh, let me get them up. I'm so excited about these. Honestly, these ones, I'm having a moment. As much as I love burgundy, this season I love brown, and these just look so classy. Oh, they are. Oh my, look at these boots. These are square-toed boots. I've got to say, square toe is probably my favorite toe because I feel like it's casual, but it's also formal, so you can kind of wear it both ways. But I fell in love with this detailing of this strap. So it just sort of hangs off very casually with a bit of leather there. And then you've got a little stretchy bit here. All the fabric is super stretchy and breathable. Obviously, it's all about that comfort. And all of their shoes are made from sustainable materials as well. And they're really working towards doing a like shoe recycling program and making all their products from eco-friendly materials and that. It's a real mission for Cozy Island. These are called the Commute square toe chunky heeled ankle boots in the color coffee. They do these in black, military green. Oh, the military green is nice. They do a green plaid, so if you like patterns, they do that. A brown snake print, and finally an apricot, which is like a beigey colour. So like I said, Cozy Island don't just do shoes, they also do accessories. They branch out. They've got some handbags. They've got some really nice handbags, but this specific one, I needed it. It's actually smaller than I thought, but I'm not mad about that. It is this ever so cute little, like almost cross-stitch knitted, like silk knitted bag. It's got the drawstrings. Obviously this has just been compressed in a parcel, so it will need to have time to stretch out. It's got silver hardware, this little strap, and then it does come with a long strap. Now, I think Cozy Island said that this current bag might not actually be in stock at the moment, but they do an entire range with this fabric and in multiple different colours. I'm just having a quick look on their website just to check that they do still have like a ton of bags in, because I remember I could barely choose when I was looking through the options. They've literally got one here. Oh my gosh, let me just quickly show you. They've got this one here. I was so close to getting this one. It reminds me of the Hermes Picotin. It's their Emily 2 piece set woven handle bag. That one reminds me of the Hermes Picotin. A big thank you to Cozy Island for working with me on the beginning part of this video. I'm genuinely really excited to have such quality shoes and this little bag in my collection, and obviously be comfortable when I'm out and about. Not just have style, have the substance too. They have given me a 10% off discount code that you can use on the website. I'm going to pop it on the screen here. It is YTAmy10. Nope, the other way around. YT10Amy. That's what it is. That's going to get you 10% off on Cozy Island's website. So I will leave all three of these links down below. Like I said, the handbag one, I'm probably going to have to link to the handbag page. Okay, so I couldn't wait. I've literally put on a pair of black skinny jeans, and then I have got my brown Loewe top that you would have seen from my Bicester Village haul. I'm too excited about these, so I've got to try these on. Oh my gosh, the heel height, they are comfortable. The heel height is absolutely perfect as well. Oh, wow, I love the little, yes, I love the little tassel on the side. It makes them look so casual, yet they're obviously very formal. Do you know what goes really well actually with this brown? Is the Louis Vuitton brown, actually. That's actually quite good at breaking up this outfit. I feel like this is literally a transition of the browns. And then I might as well try on my nice tall black ones too. Do you know what? I might like this a little bit better. Oh, they're so comfy. As in terms of the height is just perfect. I do feel like I could be in these all day and wouldn't have an issue. And I am a flat, like, trainer girl through and through, if not Uggs, which are basically slippers, aren't they? Let's finish it off with the handbag. I love playing dress up, I really do. So yeah, I'm gonna have a play around with some outfits with those shoes. I need to pack. I have also got a, I had an Ocado order come this morning, and I did pick up the camera really quickly before, well, like as soon as I got ready and the doorbell rang. So I'm just gonna jump back to that footage because I picked up some great stuff from Ocado. Ocado has arrived and I got some good stuff again. You guys, I've literally been addicted to ordering from Ocado. I don't even get any discount now. When I signed up, I got like 20% off and then like 10% off some free deliveries, but it's become an addiction. I love M&S as it is, so the fact that I can get M&S and Dalesford and Pasta Evangelist and like Ocado's own cheaper stuff as well, which to be fair isn't as cheap as Aldi and Lidl. But honestly, I've been so busy, so having it just come to the door is fabulous. So I got a big order. This is like about 70 quid's worth of stuff. I can't remember if that's with delivery or not. Right, so what did we get? We got, oh, this guy packaged it up very nice. So I got Andy's lactose-free milks. There were 2 for £3, which actually I think is a really good deal, because at our local supermarket we pay £2 something for one of these. This was not cheap though. My bob I usually get in Asda, and it's 2 of these for £4, which works out really well. They actually have a really long date on them, and I need to start drinking bob more because I drink a lot of milk and I've been drinking the regular semi-skimmed, whereas this is skimmed. But that was like £2.73 though on Ocado, and that was on like a rollback, so crazy. I've had on my to buy list for ages elderflower cordial, because I had this in London with Prosecco. If you have Prosecco and elderflower cordial, oh my gosh, it's such a nice little summer spring cocktail. So this doesn't like go off, it goes off May next year. So I'm just gonna keep that in the cupboard. I am so excited to try this. Look at this. So this is Heinz, who collaborated with, what's that? Morley's. And it's the fried chicken sauce. How amazing does that sound? I've never seen this in the shop. I love different stuff like that, so picked one of those up. Let me know if you get your shopping delivered and what you think of the delivery drivers. I've had 2 really, really nice delivery drivers and 2 people that are so miserable. Like they're not happy with their lives. Next up, they were doing 2 for £3, I think, on the pucker pies. So this is always an easy dinner to have in. So Andy has the steak. I got a chicken and mushroom. Oh, chicken and mushroom. Such a like throwback with mashed potato and veg. Oh, might have to have that tonight. I just got a low-fat M&S coleslaw. I then also got Andy a M&S beef lasagna because I've got a vegetarian one already for me, so I needed to get him one. Oh, Royal Mail has just turned up. Please be my planner. I don't think it will be. Oh, she's coming to the door. She's coming to the door. She's coming to the door. Yay! And my license plates. And it's messages from DVLA. We don't like the letters from DVLA. Ooh, with 2 letters from DVLA. One for me, one for you. Oh, yes. Okay. It was actually my planner pages. I've been lost without my planner, so that's ever so exciting. I'll open that and show you momentarily. And then this, I just told our post lady, this is license plates because I've got my MOT tomorrow. Don't be like me. Check when your MOT is due. I checked and realised mine, it literally expires next week. Turns out, obviously, I'm also in Paris for 3 days out of next week. I didn't realise Andy made a good point. If you know, for my birthday this year, my parents got me a custom license plate and it's got the not correct spacing on it. I don't know how it is in other countries, but in the UK, literally, since I've had a custom plate and I've been driving, I see so many people who don't have the like illegal spacing on their plate. It's one of those, it can still be read by AMPRs and it can still be like picked up on surveillance. So it's not like, you know, you're not driving with a license plate or anything. It's just the UK government say there needs to be a space in a certain place, but it's one of those that no one really listens to. Like so many cars on the road have got different ones. And because of the way my license plate is, it's my first name, space, and then A, whereas the space should be like 2 letters back. So actually, Andy reminded me that it can be an MOT failure. You get a lot of garages that just turn a blind eye to it. They don't really care. But I've booked in with a brand new garage this time because I panicked and there was only this one that had space for before I go to Paris. So I had to spend another £40 on bits of plastic, which is my license plate with the legal spacing in it. So that was fun. Don't be like me. Check when your MOT is due and book it in well in advance. Anyway, I don't know what those DVLA things are, but hopefully they'll be standard because me and Andy both got one. The next thing I got, oh my gosh, I discovered this in my last Ocado order. Don't worry, it's from Marks and Spencer, so you don't have to order from Ocado if you don't want to do a whole order. This I have never seen in Marks and Spencer's. It's the Asian slaw kit. This is absolutely blimmin'-licious. It literally is like edamame beans, cabbage, carrot, bit of everything in there. A bit like a normal coleslaw mix, but they've added edamame beans. And then it comes with this Thai style dressing. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Oh, those cheeky gits. This is exactly why I thought it said plus 2 days on it. This is exactly why I don't like ordering on any online ordering service. I've said this before. I'm pretty sure when I ordered this, it said plus 2 days on the listing, which means that it will have at least 2 days on it. This goes off tomorrow, and I'm not going to eat all of this by tomorrow. And this was £3. So do you know what I mean? Like, things like that really frustrate me. I got some lamb's lettuce. I get through this stuff so much. Oh, this looks so good. Okay, so this was, I hadn't seen this in M&S before. This is the M&S hot honey barbecue chicken with a spicy honey sauce sachet. Oh my gosh, this looks amazing. This was £10, but if you know, I spoke about it before in my last vlog in Vlogmas when I got my Ocado order, but Marks and Spencer's chicken, they are part of a program that pretty much no other supermarket or supermarkets is part of, which is obviously the welfare for chickens. So yeah, just do your research, but bottom line is buy from farm shops, or if you have to buy from like a supermarket chain, Marks and Spencer's is one of the only supermarket chains that is pledging for better welfare for chicken farming. Freezer bag, I just got some of these crispy, oh I love this brand, the Strong Roots. Yesterday we just finished their cauliflower hash browns. If you've never tried those, they are amazing, trust me. This brand's a bit more expensive, but it's very clean food. Like if you look at the ingredients, I mean, it's not incredible for you, but there's definitely no chemicals in it. It's all stuff that you could find in your cupboard. But these are their crispy skinny fries. They were on a rollback, so we're gonna have those with our burger on Friday night. This also looked delicious. I love Linda McCartney stuff, and I have not seen this in the supermarkets. Linda McCartney is stocked at Lidl, but I haven't found this. It's the Very Veggie caramelized beetroot, carrot, and red onion fritters. How nice does that look? I don't care if you're vegetarian or not. I feel like that is such a nice little thing to have on the side. And then I also spotted these. Oh my gosh, these were £2. That's so expensive for this, but I just wanted to try it. We do love our parathas to have with Indian meal, and this is the onion paratha. And you only get, how many did you get in there? You get 5 for £2, so that is spenny, considering I get like a massive one in Asda. But they were onions, so I wanted to try them. Oh, and there's more. I mean, my money did go quite far here, if I'm honest. I feel like it did. We got a packet of fridge raiders. These are essential. Andy snacks on those all the time. Oh my gosh, so happy. I treated myself to a couple more Delsford soups. I love these. If I could have one of these every single day of the week, I'd be a happy bunny. But they are £6.50 to £7.50 per packet, so like that's a lot. Like, they're super healthy. They're made with pretty much everything brilliant in them. I've had this one before. This is the Delsford Organic spicy coconut and corn chowder with split peas. This is absolutely delicious. They've also got really good dates on them. So this I've got to use by the 18th, and it's only the 9th today. And then I think I've had this one before as well. Yes, I have. This is the hot and sour vegetable broth with seasonal greens, mushroom and edamame. They're also really good on the calories. They're amazing nutrition-wise. Like, the only thing that lets them down is the price. Otherwise, I would eat them every day of the week, because they do like 4 or 5 more flavors. Sometimes Ocado do 2 for £7, I think it is. Next time they do that, I'm just gonna do a massive order and stock up and freeze them. I got their respectful eggs. And finally, I picked up, of course, I can't do an Ocado haul without having a bit of pasta Evange in there, can I? That is everything in my Ocado order. It genuinely is a mix of good deals and overpriced stuff, but the overpriced stuff that's on Ocado, I see why it's overpriced, if you know what I mean. There's a lot of stuff that I think is very unique that I I don't necessarily see in the supermarkets on the shelves. So yeah, I'm gonna put all of this away. I think that's our dinner's sorted for the rest of the week. I obviously forgot, obviously I'm going away in a few days' time, so I do need to go out and get Andy just some bits of chicken and things like that as well, because he's quite a simple human when I'm away. He just has chicken and bacon and all that sort of stuff, and then he goes down the shop and gets a frozen pizza when he can't be bothered. But yeah, what time is it? It is, oh my gosh, it's 12:30. I need to crack on. Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday. I've just made a cup of tea after coming back from the gym and doing a run. I washed my hair last night. I dyed my roots and washed my hair last night. And this is a result of if I leave it. Honestly, I've decided. I've been on the fence now for a few months about not cutting all my hair off, but going very short, like, you know, very Molly May, that kind. Well, Molly May has had her extensions put back in, but you know what I mean, like going that very kind of like their hair, so not obviously like short. I don't say never say never, but I don't think I ever would suit short hair. But my hair is incredibly long, and I know that basically like that much of it is probably dead anyway. This might cringe some people out. I mean, it shouldn't cringe you out, but this might be weird to some people. But I literally never go to the hair salon. I maybe go once a year, and actually last year I don't even think I went once a year. My best friend Callum is a hairdresser, so if I get my hair trimmed or anything, I go and see my friend Callum, but even then I probably only see him twice a year for a little cut. So I'm just feeling like, because my hair is generally healthy, I don't colour it apart from my roots, but I'm thinking before my big trip to Vegas at the beginning of March, I'm thinking I might do a big glow up. I've already messaged Callum and said, you know, be prepared. Anyway, today, like I said, is Sunday. I'm going to Paris in 48 hours. That is very, very exciting. But I haven't packed anything. So I've come on camera. I'm going to just put a little bit of something on my face. And then we're going to do a little bit of packing. I've got back there, you can see in the corner of the camera, I've got a Primark haul still to film. I was debating doing that today, but I may leave it. But that's why, if I've got a face on, then I can decide. But we need to pack, and Mum called me in a flap yesterday. She literally rang me in a panic. That woman, honestly, so we're going for 2 nights, as I think I've said. I booked us the hand carry, EasyJet and Ryanair and all those like smaller budget airlines which fly within Europe, the smaller airlines. They give you a free handbag, don't they, which is like that big. Honestly, I'd be fine with that. I've been on a 4-night holiday and just brought that. Granted, it was a beach holiday, so you're basically in like bikinis and shorts, so it's smaller items. But mum is an overpacker, a chronic overpacker. So I thought, I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to at least upgrade to the rolly case, because rolly case plus the big hand carry thing for 2 nights should be more than enough. She rang me up in a panic yesterday and she was like, Amy, what if I want to buy a new pair of trainers? You going to buy your handbag and we can't bring it back? I was like, Mum, my plan of action is to pack my suitcase, and my hand carry should be completely empty, because I've got one of those cabin hand carry ones, the ones that are like exactly in the dimensions. It's so good. I will link mine down below. It's only from Amazon. It was like £15, I think, and it's beige. It's really nice. It's super thin, but it's like you could stuff that thing full. So my plan of action was, if I bought anything, because I mean, I'm not planning on buying tons of stuff. I'm planning on making a big purchase, which I will talk to you all about after this. And my plan was to bring it back. It should kind of fit just in that bag. Granted, not 100% if it will. But I was like, I'll just wing it. It'll be fine. Worst case scenario, maybe we can take the actual, you know, bag full of stuff. And if they just fine us, then they fine us. Let it be. But then I've just realised they might actually physically not let us bring it into the cabin, because they've got like the health and safety. They've got limitations, haven't they, on what people can bring. By the way, I'm using my Typology products. These are actually, I want to go find this counter. They've got a counter in Paris because they're made in France. They might even be made in Paris. I can't remember if it's made in Paris or made in France, but they have got their only counter in Paris, and I absolutely love Typology since I've worked with them. The moisturiser I can take or leave. It's got a little bit of like put it this way, I won't repurchase the moisturiser. I love the eye cream, but I'm obsessed with their tinted serum. This is awesome. I think I've told you guys a million times, but this is skincare and makeup in one basically, and the coverage is awesome. It's light to medium. It feels so good on the skin. You know when you sit down to put makeup on and it's like, oh, I've got to put a whole face of makeup on. That doesn't feel like that for me. Anyway, going back to the cabin story, or the luggage story. So yeah, Mum called me in a panic and she was like, Amy, can you just go on and can you just have a look at how much it's going to cost to take a checked bag? I'm like, Mum, we cannot take a checked bag to Paris for 2 blimmin' nights, woman. Not to mention, she said about taking the bag out completely empty, so we'd be paying to check in a bag. Also going earlier and going through the rigmarole of checking in a bag. I mean, it's pretty easy, but if there's a queue, you've got to wait in a queue. I was like, you are joking. I had a look, it was like 40 quid per way for a bag. So we would literally be paying £40 to check in an empty bag, which just doesn't seem right to me at all. And then I was just like, Mum, have a word with yourself, like this, that, we can't, that's ridiculous. And she was like, oh yeah. And I was like, to be fair, actually, Mum, like when I go to Vegas in March, I did this last in 2022 when we went to Vegas, because I love all the American shopping. I buy so much stuff, and it's lots of stuff like Target. I buy everything from food through to Bath and Body Works, candles, soaps, all that sort of stuff. I don't like being limited on luggage, especially when you're going to the US and you want to stock up on stuff. So when we went to the US, my dad had a traveler's backpack, one that folds down into basically nothing. So I actually took that in our checked bag out to Las Vegas and then had it folded up, and then I had 2 bags coming back. And I'm planning on doing that this time. And that bag that I borrowed is really ripped. I don't even know if my parents have it anymore. So I said to Mum on the phone, I was like, actually, well, what we could do is we could look if there's some kind of fold up suitcase thing on Amazon. Went on Amazon, turns out there is. So I've ordered that. And yeah, we're just basically now going to have the freedom. So it's a bit of a travel hack if you didn't know about it. I will leave the link on Amazon down below as well. So I'll leave the link to my little hand carry thing that I use, and this fold up 96 litre duffel check bag. It's pure genius. So it's great because now I'm sorted for Las Vegas as well, but we can pack that in our suitcase, and then it means we have no pressure. If we want to buy something, we can buy it, and if we don't, then we don't have to. And I can just go on my app and add the bag coming back, and then obviously it's only £40 to add it coming back. So yeah, win-win really. I need to do myself some beauty treatments before I go as well. I've dyed my hair. I've just literally, that was a little microblade, by the way, that I did. So I just do that every so often for my eyebrows. That's the extent of my eyebrows that I do. I am considering getting them tattooed. My mum's had hers done and they look great. And I've always said I'd never let anyone touch my eyebrows, but I think I will go have a consultation about getting them done, because they are a little bit uneven. I mean, they're always uneven, that's absolutely fine, but it would be quite nice to not have to do my eyebrow makeup. And I need to do my IPL. I'll get my U-like out in a minute and do my IPL. Oh no, I'll do that tomorrow. And then I'm going to put my lashes on. I've had a lot of you ask me how I do my semi-permanents. I use this brand. I think I've mentioned it before. This is Wildcat Lashes. This is a really small brand. I will link it down below, not affiliated in any way. The lovely girl who does own the shop has sent me out some stuff when I've placed an order. So she sent me some extra stuff. But I am a paying customer. It's about £10 a packet. You can reuse them and they last up to 7 days, although I've had mine go on for more than a week. And you just have this little bond and seal and you have this. So I'm planning to do this tomorrow. So I'll probably add it into the very end of this vlog if I can, because I know some of you have asked. But finally, I can update you now with what the plan is for Paris, because the next vlog you're going to see is going to be my Paris shopping vlog. So exciting. So Mum has already booked us the Moulin Rouge for the night we get there. And then on Wednesday, which is our full day there, our one full day there, we are going to obviously be having a shopping day. I've got an appointment at Chanel 31 Rue Cambon. Oh my gosh, I got a text this morning to confirm my appointment. I think the allocated essay that I will be given is going to contact me tomorrow, I imagine, or Tuesday, the day before, because they tend to like to contact you to know obviously what you're after so they can prepare for your appointment. Oh my gosh, guys, it's absolutely unreal. I have now a couple of things from Chanel, but one of them I bought back in my first ever Chanel item is up in my cupboard there. I'm sure a few of you have seen it. It's also Jerry's first chew toy. Yes, I'll show you in a second. But I bought that back when I was working on the makeup counters and I saved up for it and I've still got the receipt for it. This same item they sell, let me just get it. I mean, I've got foundation all over my hands now, but I can't tell you about it unless I show you it. It's the Chanel classic flap, what's this called? Card wallet, I suppose that's what it's called. But yeah, as you can see, Jerry had a field day and chewed it. Yes, my luxury loving people, if that breaks your heart and hurts you as much as it does me, yeah, welcome to my world. I was on my spin bike at my gym when Andy texted me and he's like, is this valuable by any chance? Because Jerry's chewed it and it's like a blurry photo, you know, and your like thing comes up and the preview of the image and I could see it was the outline of that. I was spinning and I just like honestly was on the bike furious. Come home and yeah, I've taken this to Chanel in London. I've asked people online. I've researched to pay to get it fixed and it's beyond fixing. So this is forever mine with the memory of Jerry. I still use it. No one's ever stopping me. I can't remember what year I bought this, but I still have the receipt because with all of my designer stuff, I keep receipts. And I paid, I think, £270 and I bought it in the Chanel in Selfridges in London when I went up with my friends just after I went through a breakup, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to treat myself to something completely, I hadn't researched it, I wasn't into my designer brands at that point, so I don't really know why I went for that. I'm so glad I did because this is classic. Do you know how much this retails for now? I paid £270 for this. I think it must have been about 6 years ago. That retails now for around £800 to £900. Editing Amy here, just to fact correct this, I believe that they do actually retail for about 520. I could just find the other leather on the website now, but they are difficult to get a hold of. And on the resale market, you're looking at about 700 to 900. So that's where I got that fact from. Hello, inflation. Well, let's just face it, it isn't inflation, is it? It is an absolute annual increase piss take from these brands. And don't get me wrong, guys, you know I love all my designer, but you also know that I come on here and I show you how to save the pennies, how to save the pounds, what's worth spending money on, what's not. And obviously when it comes to designer, a lot of people have got varying opinions about it. They believe it should either be for just the super rich or you shouldn't buy it if you can't, you know, regularly afford it. I totally think designer is up to everyone. The one thing I totally agree with is you should never, ever, 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 ever be going into debt for designer. You shouldn't be going into debt for many things in life. Obviously, certain things are necessary, but most certainly not. If designer takes you into an overdraft, if designer takes you into a financial place where you're not stable and you're not happy, then the price tag is too high. But I follow a lot of the like online blogs and stuff about reporting, financial reporting for LVMH and for the designer brands and, you know, the list, LYST, the list top 10 of every single year for company profits and stuff. But it's a consensus in the luxury community that Chanel has overpriced a lot of their products, meaning that they're no longer worth the investment. Like back 5 years ago when I bought this was worth the investment. If we knew how much inflation was going to go up, like now, if that was in perfect condition, I could easily sell this for double, if not triple of what I paid for it. So that goes for the classic flaps as well. A classic flap now, I'm sure a lot of you know it, but I will pop it in the screen in case you aren't massively into your designer, but you are curious about this topic. The classic flap is literally the classic bag from Chanel. This used to be one of the best investment bags ever. It was difficult to get hold of. It was never off the shelf. It wasn't like a Birkin. You didn't have to spend a small fortune to try and get one. But if you had one in the resale market, it was, you know, double, triple the cost again. And the people who bought this bag back, like I said, 5-10 years ago, even now they're laughing. Like they could sell it for the same money used for what they paid for it. And that's the whole point of a good investment in luxury, where you can enjoy something as long as you look after it. Of course, who's not going to look after something they've spent a lot of money on? You can get your money back. And that's the sort of items that I am interested in. I also obviously, of course, luxury is also about, I mean, the word luxury itself means unnecessary, doesn't it? So, of course, if there's an odd item or if you're in a financial place where you really don't have to give a monkeys about what you're spending, then that's a different perspective on luxury. But for me, obviously, if there's something I absolutely drop dead love, and even if it is just a piece that I think won't keep its value, then I will assess and I will buy based on that. But a lot of the time, most things I've bought will all be stuff that retains its value, with the exception of shoes. That's why shoes are kind of an area I tend to buy my shoes on the resale market, because they just devalue so quickly. Anyway, I could do a whole video talking about designer and how to get into it and what I've learned about it. I am not someone who goes out and buys, walks in and goes, oh, that's nice, I'll buy that. I'm a calculated person. I like thinking about what I'm buying and then buying it. I mean, I got lucky with this one. That was just an impulse purchase. But obviously very, very different price tags now. So my appointment at Chanel is very important to me, because obviously I hit 100,000 subscribers and I wanted to get myself a milestone symbol. And I thought adding a Chanel handbag into my collection for the first time seems like a very appropriate one. I've got my eye on a specific bag. Like I said, the classic flap, I do like it. It would be a lovely bag to have, but it's not one that I would pay the price tag for that's on the, brand new. Like I said, they retail at about £8,000 now for the medium classic flap. The resale market, you can get one for about 4,000 to 5,000. So it wouldn't be something that I would buy. I just think that's ridiculous, throwing away money like that, personally, for me, on my the way I look at stuff. But I totally understand why someone would walk in and want to buy one if they have, unlimited funds. But I am going in for a bag that I predict is going to do very well. This bag is not easy to find on the resale market currently, and when you do, it is more expensive than the price tag is in store, which is why I'm hoping all the stars are going to align and I'm going to get the bag. It's not a quota bag, I don't believe, but perhaps the mix of what I want possibly might be. It is the Chanel long vanity on chain, and I want it in the caviar leather with the gold hardware, same as this. I love caviar leather, is my favorite, and gold hardware. That is my dream bag. I would love it with the top handle. I don't know whether I'm willing to compromise on not having a top handle. I don't know whether I'm willing to go with the other leather options, but one thing's for sure is I want it to be black and I want it to be gold. I won't compromise on that. And this is the thing, if they don't have it, I'm not gonna, I don't plan on buying anything. Obviously the pressure's, not there. If I see another bag that's exclusive to the boutique or one I never knew about and I think it's absolutely amazing, then let it be. But yeah, I'm going in with that in mind. So yeah, we've got an appointment at Chanel at 12:30, and then we are going at 3 o'clock. We are wandering down towards the Arc de Triomphe, and we're going to the flagship Louis Vuitton store. It looks amazing, you guys. It's literally like a Louis Vuitton trunk. It's like a massive one. I'll put it on the screen here. The building, if you haven't seen it, I'm really excited about seeing this because Mum's booked an appointment in there for 3 o'clock. I also want to look at, I just decided yesterday that I want this, but I mean, it's saying online it's out of stock. You can't buy it online, and apparently it's out of stock in every store in Paris, every store in London. But it's the Louis Vuitton Agenda. I never knew I wanted this, but I use my diary every single year. I get the custom printed pages for it. And yeah, Louis Vuitton, I want in this print. Why has it gone from my head? No, it's just gone from my head. Anyway, the canvas monogram. I want it in this, and I think it's the MM size that I want. Again, it's another product that I use every single day. The same as like this makeup bag. I love it. I'm obsessed with it because it's my little luxury that I get to enjoy. And that is so far what I'm planning on looking at getting. I would like to go into Hermes. If you didn't know, Hermes in Paris obviously is the headquarters, but you can only book an appointment, and you got to get lucky as well, the day before. So their website opens at 10:30 every single day to book an appointment, a leather appointment for the next day. And Paris is one of the only places you can go where you can potentially score a Birkin, like without having the track record. You have to get very, very lucky. I've only heard of a few success stories of that happening. If you don't have a profile with Hermes, then the likelihood is you're not going to get one. Most for certain in every other country in the world, you haven't got any chance of being offered a Birkin. But in Paris you do. But obviously I didn't bother booking that appointment because as much as I do love my designer and as much as I have had a very successful year, I'm not in a position to be dropping 10k on a handbag at the moment. Watch the space though. 1 million subscribers milestone, Hermes Birkin. That sounds good. Maybe 500,000. Yeah, let's do 500,000. 500,000 milestone, hopefully before, if I happen to win the lottery or something fun or get some big contracts. But otherwise, watch this space. 500,000 and I'll buy a Birkin. And then on the final day, the only thing we're doing is we're going to the Dior Museum, which is quite exciting. I'd like learning the history of Dior. It's a brand I like, but I don't know a ton about the history. So we're going to Maison Dior and we're going to go and have a look at all the history. Yeah, I have been talking for 24 minutes. There you go. That's the update for Paris. I've done my face. I need to put my lips on and whatever. Yeah, let's cue over to a time lapse of me packing because we gotta go very, very soon. Bag from Amazon. So good, and they do it in loads of different colours as well. I'll link it. I ain't gonna let anyone keep me down. No, no. You just gotta keep up, 'cause I ain't gonna go down. No, no. Everyone just wanna get to know you. Let me see Jack and I bought this in Primark. Those Primark bags. I haven't done the haul yet, but I thought I'd just show you. I bought this in Primark. How much was it? £15 because I was excited about my trip. I wouldn't wear it obviously with flary leggings. I'd wear it with plain flary leggings, flary trousers. I'd wear it with plain leggings. But yeah, I don't know whether to take this. Is that like, I feel like that's really cringe. Is that really cringe wearing the name of a city's top or t-shirt or something while you're in that city? You know, like when you go to London and you see the people that's like, or like in New York where it's like, I heart NY. Like, is that cool or is that cringe? I can't decide. Right, I am done packing. I've hung up the clothes I'm wearing to the airport and my coat and my bag and got my shoes there. And then there is my packed suitcase. And then yeah, the plan of action is I'm gonna take my hand carry that I showed you all, and in there's just literally gonna have my iPad and my makeup. So it's mainly gonna be empty because I'm taking my Gucci crossbody bag here, and obviously on EasyJet you're only meant to have sort of one handbag, so at least there's plenty of room in that for that to squeeze in if they get funny, but obviously I just wear it anyway. Mum said the bags have been delivered, the holdalls, so that is all good. I have just filmed a reel for a brand. Yeah, everything's pretty good. I realised though that I'm not going to be able to show you doing my lashes in this video because I'm doing them the end of tomorrow, and I need this video to be edited and done by then, because I think you're all going to be seeing this video on Tuesday, because today is Sunday and you're literally seeing it on Tuesday. So I need to finish up the editing, so I won't be able to squeeze it in. So I'm really sorry. I will do that another time. I've also got some very exciting home updates that I am going to share with you in another vlog. I was about to say the next vlog, but the next vlog will be Paris and shopping, so that's very exciting. But the next vlog after that, I have done, this weekend Andy and I have done quite a lot of home updates. There are a couple of really big things that I've wanted since we moved into the house. Well, they're big impact, but they're small things. Anyway, I shared a sneak peek over on my home Instagram. So if you're not following that, then I'll leave it up on the screen here. Go give it a follow. And if you're not following, obviously, my main Instagram as well, then I'd really appreciate that. Plus, you're going to see everything that's going on in Paris, because the day this video goes live, or the day I plan for this video to go live anyway, is when I will be in Paris. So if you want to see what I'm up to or what I've been up to today on Tuesday, or tomorrow, Wednesday, when I have my Chanel appointment, then head on over to my main Instagram. I'm going to leave this video here. It's just been sort of a chatty catch-up video. I hope that's okay with you all. Make sure you do subscribe for the Paris shopping vlog, which is going to be coming next week. But apart from that, I will still see you all on my next upload, which will be going live on Thursday this week. In the meantime, I'm going to leave a couple of videos over on the screen here if you want to spend some more time with me, because I would love to spend some more time with you. And I will see you all in my next video on Thursday. Ciao!